biggest lessons. So like I said, I was an overachiever before I had my awakening, and I was actually, doing goal planning, speaking, and other things. And I was always about really creating goals that were action oriented and were all about doing. And so my biggest advice to people that start down this path of wanting to plan is that you really find and connect with your dominant energy force. For me, I'm extremely feminine. And so my goals are about 60% being and 40% doing. And that's a really good balance for me. And so a lot of people are going to be, what does that mean? My being is more centered around like how I want to experience life rather than what I'm actually going to be doing. And so I still have goals about what I want my company to do, or, how many books I want to sell or events I want to do. So I have a lot of doing goals, but the majority of my goals are going to be centered around being, because I want to experience life in a certain way. And so everybody's got to figure that piece out. And I've done it all from, doing goal planning quarterly, annually, to letting go of it all and only doing vision boards, which, it's just, you're going to have to find the right recipe for you that's going to work. But what I'll tell you, my experience is when I review my goals every single morning and I ask myself the question, am I getting closer to or farther away from where I want to be? It allows me to make adjustments really quickly rather than being a month off, 2 months off, and then feeling like I'm going to have to catch up. So the other thing, that I really do after I do my goals is I create habits around what's going to help me get close to there. So I always say 3 habits a quarter and 1 bad habit removed. And I try to just stick with that because it's a lot easier when our body does the work instead of our mind having to get involved. And so that's really why we want to create those power habits for ourselves. And then the last thing that I do when I'm planning is I really ask myself, who do I need to be in order to achieve this vision and these goals? And so I'll create a new belief system around it. I'll really ask myself, okay, if this is what I want, like what beliefs, what mindset do I need to approach this with? And that's kind of the process that I go through. And then I journal on it every single day. 365 days out of the year, I kind of make sure that I'm reviewing my goals and I'm stepping into that. And then I'm constantly focused on being the person that I need to be in order to achieve it. And I love helping people, but at the same time, I would love to help people write a story that minimizes burnout. I would love to help them write a story where they are actually feeling the same as their accomplishments. And, the last piece I would throw in there is that part of the planning is, and part of the, really living is to feel as if you've already accomplished everything that's on your list. And that is the hardest challenge for us. That right there, that is what seals the deal. Like if you feel abundant and you feel prosperous and you feel heart-filled and you don't have any money and you don't have a relationship and any of these other things, it is going to happen like that. Like it's going to happen like that. But most of us, we stay like, okay, that's out in the future. I'm going to feel that when I get that. And it's like, nope, you already have it all inside of you. So work on feeling it today.